This is the biggest day yet for Palantir. A new all-time high has been achieved. The stock price is going out of control. But here's what's crazy. The US government just did it. A multi-billion-dollar contract is in the line. Analysts are going crazy. This might be the sign where Palantir reaches 1 trillion. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Today might just go down as one of the biggest days ever for Palantir. The stock just hit a brand new all-time high, soaring past the 100 mark and climbing fast. Somewhere around 130 right now, and people are going absolutely wild. The energy around Palantir has completely flipped in just a single day. It's like the whole market suddenly woke up to what this company is really doing. And the stock. It's getting completely out of control, in the best way possible. But let's talk about why. Because this isn't just hype out of nowhere. Palantir has been dropping massive deals left and right. We're talking serious money, not small stuff. Every day it feels like a new partnership gets announced, and each one just adds more fuel to the fire. But even with all of that, nothing compares to what just happened. Because yep, you guessed it, the president just dropped another bombshell. A huge announcement that directly impacts Palantir. And I'm telling you right now, this could be the catalyst. The one that takes Palantir from where it is now and pushes it straight into trillion-dollar territory. We're talking 4-digit stock prices in the future. $1,000 a share doesn't sound so crazy anymore. And if that happens, you're going to want to be holding enough Palantir shares to ride that rocket all the way up. That's why we're here to help you today. You can actually get free Palantir stock right now. Yep, totally free. Just click the link in the description below and follow the instructions. Seriously, it's that easy. This could be your lucky break. But hey, I know everyone's excited about the president announcement, and we'll definitely get into that in a bit. But let's zoom out for a second and talk about the current price action. Because some of you might be wondering, okay, the news sounds great, but is the chart actually showing signs of all this? Well, here's what one analyst had to say, and he broke it down in a really smart way. According to him, Palantir just had one insane run to wrap up the month of May, closing at those all-time highs we just talked about. Now, some people were getting a little nervous, calling a potential double top, thinking this might be the peak. But this analyst? He's been confident the whole time. He says the weekly chart still shows a really strong cup and handle forming, which is a super bullish sign. Even the daily chart? It's been showing nothing but strength. 6 straight days bouncing off the moving average. Sticking to that mid-Bollinger Band like glue. That's technical strength. That's consistency. That's the kind of price action you want to see if you're long on Palantir. And look, if you're sitting there thinking Palantir is already too expensive, that just means you might not understand how Wall Street works when it comes to companies like this. It's never about price to earnings with a company that could completely reshape the world. This analyst said it best. Palantir isn't just another tech stock. It's the platform for AI. Think of it like iOS or Android, but for artificial intelligence. Palantir helps power real-time decision-making. Now imagine that when robots, yes, actual humanoid robots like Optimus, become a regular thing in households across the world, who do you think is going to run the decision layer behind that? That's right, Palantir. And when that future becomes reality, this same analyst says, Palantir could be worth $5 trillion. Let that sink in. So right now, he's got his eyes on 150 to 160 as the next big target. After that, 240, maybe 250 by the end of the year. It's not going to be a straight line up. Expect some crazy twists and turns along the way. But if you're thinking long-term, and I mean really long-term, you already know that a little dip here and there doesn't mean anything. You hold through the noise because what's coming next is something we've never seen before. And when I said we've never seen anything like this before, I meant life-changing stuff. I'm talking about once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, the kind that don't come around often. And that's exactly what just happened. Because Donald Trump, he's shaking things up again. And this time, it's all about Palantir. According to a new report from the New York Times, Trump is now leaning heavily on Palantir to build a massive cross-agency data backbone for the US government. He's using Palantir's Foundry platform to organize and connect personal data across major federal agencies. Yeah, we're talking big ones like Homeland Security, the IRS, Health and Human Services, and more. This isn't small time anymore. This is the full-blown digital infrastructure of the government. Since he took office, over $100 million in contracts have already flowed Palantir's way. And guess what? There's another huge award on the table right now, just under $800 million from the Department of Defense. That's almost $1 billion in one shot. And this isn't just for show. This gives Palantir access to everything, from people's bank accounts to their medical records. That's how deep this partnership is going. And wait, there's more. The New York Times also revealed that the Social Security Administration, the IRS, and even the Department of Education are now in talks with Palantir to adopt their tech. These aren't rumors. This is happening right now. Palantir engineers are already inside the IRS as of April, using Foundry to pull together all that taxpayer data into one powerful, searchable system. What started as a simple data cleanup? It's now grown into something much bigger, and a permanent contract is already in the works. At the same time, Palantir is talking directly with both the Social Security Administration and the Department of Education about using the same platform to completely overhaul how they organize and use their data. That means Palantir is about to get embedded in almost every single major agency in the country. Think about that for a second. This isn't just another government contract. This is the foundation of how future government systems will run. This is about turning decades of outdated, disconnected, messy data into one clean, efficient, intelligent platform. And Palantir is the one building it. That's why this is so big. This is why Wall Street analysts are turning super bullish. This is why they're saying Palantir could hit $1 trillion valuation within the next year. When a company becomes the digital nervous system of the entire US government, that's not just growth, that's dominance. That's future-proof. That's power. So while everyone else is just waking up to what's going on, now you know, the pieces are all falling into place. Palantir isn't just getting government contracts. They're becoming the infrastructure for how the government works in the AI age. And if Wall Street is right, and this is the beginning of Palantir's climb to $1,000 stock, then this might just be the last chance you have to get in while it's still early. And even when you look at what's coming down the line, Palantir's future, it's looking brighter than ever. And I'm not the only one saying that. One analyst broke it down in the most straightforward way. He said, "This is huge." He's talking about everything happening right now, from the Trump-backed government expansion to the deals stacking up, and yes, the latest Golden Dome announcement. According to him, all of this combined could send Palantir's stock soaring into the 200s. And that's just the beginning. We're not talking about some slow grind here. These are the kind of moves that can rocket a stock in no time. And with momentum like this, breaking past those numbers isn't some far-off fantasy. It's a real possibility on the horizon. So if you're sitting on the sidelines, waiting for some kind of confirmation, this might be it. The stars are aligning. The contracts are rolling in. Government agencies are lining up. Analysts are turning ultra-bullish. And Palantir? It's becoming the name people can't afford to ignore. This isn't just a stock anymore. It's turning into the backbone of how AI, data, and national systems run. And with all this building pressure and institutional attention, we might be looking at the early stages of something legendary. The question is, will you be watching from the sidelines or will you be part of it? But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money. So don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.